Hey guys, so recently I've been kind of in a health kick, especially after watching Hustlers where JLo is starring and she looks really good. You can really tell she really worked on her body. However, after watching the movie, I submerged myself into the cold pool of Instagram. Let's just say I pretty much went through all of JLo's pictures and I came upon her 10-day no sugar challenge. I mean, JLo is literally 50 years old, people. Her body is amazing and the way she takes care of herself is truly impeccable. So I came upon a couple of posts of her doing this sugar challenge or no sugar challenge, and what she does is pretty much she doesn't eat sugar for like 10 days, and I think her and her husband did it, and let me tell you, the results on her were amazing. She looked ripped, she looked cut, she looked really good, and you can really tell that the bloating went away and that all the sugar really did make a difference. Then I thought to myself, if she can do it, then I can do it, you know? If JLo can do it, then JD can do it. So I decided to prep myself 2 days before the actual day that I wanted to start, which was a Monday. I just wanted to do like a Monday through Friday thing for the challenge. So Saturday, Sunday, I prepped myself by eating a lot of pasta and also by eating a lot of desserts at a party. Sunday, the night before the day that I was supposed to begin, that was a little difficult because it really struck me when I had to make a list of everything that I could not eat for that whole week or that business week, the 5 days. And I panicked a little bit. I couldn't eat my granola bars, I couldn't eat my cereals, I couldn't eat literally just things that I would have as treats to myself at the end of the day or throughout the week. Anyways, like I said, bread, ice cream, granolas, granola bars, they all have one thing in common, which is sugar. I like to say I predominantly eat pretty healthy, but there are times, especially throughout the night, that I feel the need to eat something sweeter. After panicking about the list of things that I couldn't eat throughout the week, I decided to cut the 10 days of no sugar to 5 days because 10 days just seemed like way too much, and it just seemed like a little bit unrealistic for my expectations or from what I know myself I can do. So day 1 came around and I was very excited to see what was going to come up in the next couple days, if I was going to feel any different, if my bloating was going to go down. My physique was feeling a little bloated, especially from the days before. One thing that hurts me the most is the fact that my mom went grocery shopping yesterday and she got a lot of really good stuff. Like, she got a lot of goodies and she got a lot of like sweet stuff that I love and that I normally ingest within a week. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what I can limit myself to. Oh my god. Let me show you guys what we have here. It's a little messy, but she got some pepper jack cheese, which I've been kind of really liking. And I'll put it like on sandwiches with like egg or something. And yeah, I mean, she got freaking, what is this? She went to Trader Joe's and she got low-calorie pink lemonade, but I still can't eat it because I know it's gonna have sugar in it. Where is it? Yes, 9 grams. Oh my gosh. Can eat, however, I can make myself some Brussels sprouts. Fun. Let's see what else she got. Oh my gosh. Guys, she got freaking muffins. She got muffins. Oh, that's my vibe right there. I've been loving some mint tea and also green tea, granola bars, which I cannot eat. And this is one of my favorite cereals, y'all. Like, I cannot eat this. Like, I have to wait until Friday or Saturday to eat this. So I think for my first meal, I'm gonna do an egg or 2 eggs actually to fill me up to replace the bread that I normally eat the egg with. And I'll also have some avocado maybe, and then just something that will get me full throughout my workout and also throughout my work day. Guys, we have our first meal. Okay, so we have some eggs, and then we also have some romaine lettuce with some little cherry tomatoes and avocado. And I also have some lemon because I literally cannot have avocado without lemon because it's like the best combination ever. If you haven't tried it, try it. My beautiful baby, everything but the bagel sesame. Where I just came into this predicament where I wanted to have some ketchup with my egg, but I cannot have any ketchup because guess what? It has 4 grams of sugar. And this Green Goddess salad dressing is really good. It's like all natural ingredients, but I don't know if it has any sugars. Total sugar 0 grams. Okay, I can have this. The bloated look was not cute at the beginning, and let me tell you, it was a little bit discouraging, but I knew that maybe eliminating the sugar can really help and really put me in that perspective. Like I mentioned, throughout the day I ate predominantly healthy, but at night was when I get those sugar cravings, and it was so hard not to grab a quick bowl of cereal or something quick. Instead, I opted for some fruit, and I literally just had to cut it and take some time to put that all in a bowl and just eat it like just fresh without like no honey, no anything. I'd say day one I ate pretty good meals. That was probably the best day out of all of them where I felt good. Maybe it was because I was still full from the pasta from the day before. Don't know exactly what, but day two, however, was when I started feeling a little different. First of all, my breakfast was way too light. I made this cocoa protein smoothie that I always make. I really didn't want to have egg that morning. I just didn't feel like it. I guess from the day before I felt a little sick from it. Normally I would pair the smoothie with some type of bread and peanut butter or almond butter, but in this case I couldn't do that because the almond butter would have had sugar or the peanut butter, and also the bread would have had sugar. The smoothie wasn't going to hold me over for long, and that was like one of my biggest mistakes, was to drink that smoothie as a breakfast, like just a smoothie. For lunch I had this chicken salad, and I had to make sure that I wasn't going to put any of the dressing in there because I knew the dressing might have been a little too sweet or might have had some sugar. So I think what I ended up doing is I tried it without any dressing, and I'm a dressings kind of gal. My mouth got so dry from the chicken, like it was just literally chicken and the lettuce. So I broke the rule a little bit and I put in a little bit of that dressing because I just could not do it without it. Like I had to have something with flavor in it, and I tried to add like lemon and stuff, but it just wasn't cutting it. I just got done with my workout for today. I feel weak. I don't feel good. I think I just need food in my system. I think I just needed something heavier for breakfast, and I think since I skimped out on that, that's why my body's reacting really weird. And I just drank a smoothie when normally I'd have like that smoothie with like some bread and peanut butter, and that would fill me up a lot more. But I definitely need to have like a big lunch. Even though when I ate that salad earlier, I felt kind of full, and I ate half of it and I felt full and I felt fine. So I didn't want to go over because I didn't want to like feel queasy or feel nasty when I worked out. But I think I'm okay. I think I should be okay. I'm just sweaty and I just need to get home and eat. So for dinner that day, I made some Brussels sprouts and some potatoes, and I made sure to kind of keep it hefty. And I also had some chicken in there, like some shredded chicken. I had tried to spice it up as much as I could and, you know, make it up and make it taste good, but it was a little disappointing. I really should have looked up some recipes for this video. At the end of the night, I was starving. Like I felt like my stomach was empty. I think it was running on low. Something was going on. I really was eyeing that cereal that I had. I came home late that night and I couldn't wake anyone up, so I didn't want to make any mess or make any noise. So what I opted out for was like a little bit of cereal, and it's like a healthy type of cereal. I'm currently starving. I cannot make any noise because everyone is asleep, so I can't cook anything. I can't make Brussels sprouts. I can't do any of that, so I don't know what to do. I'm starving, and the only thing that I have with me is Raisin Bran. I think the fact that I was just holding myself and limiting myself so much really just made me stressed, and really probably made me bloat even more, because if you guys don't know, stress really does bloat you. Day 3 came around, and you better believe I learned my lesson. That day I made sure that I got out of the house because I realized that throughout that whole week, staying at home made me even more hungry just thinking about what I couldn't eat. So I decided to head out, and I went to the beach, and I made sure to take my breakfast with me, and that day I made a way bigger breakfast than I had for the past day, or almost 2 days actually. So what I had was, I think I had some eggs, and then I also had some avocado on the side, which really filled me up because of the healthy fats. And then I also had some lettuce in there, some romaine lettuce, just to throw it in there. It's, I don't know. And then I also had some green protein smoothie on the side, and that really filled me up and kept me up like a good bit. Now day 4 was the worst day out of all of them. By this point, I was feeling so weak. I felt sick, my throat was hurting. My head felt like it was bobbing and it was just like moving around. It felt like I just had a bunch of air in my head. I just didn't feel okay. I felt hungry. I felt like I was starving. I would wake up starving with like an empty stomach. I feel really weak right now. I just want to eat bread. Maybe because I'm also really sore and I've been drinking a lot of water, but I think this is when I also realized that this challenge was a lot of mental work, and it's maybe something that I wasn't truly ready for, and also it takes a lot of nutritional knowledge to pull something like this, and that's something I don't have, I must admit. Like, I still have a lot to learn about nutrition and I'm like super into that sort of stuff, but that doesn't mean that I should be trying every little thing. Day 5 finally comes around, the last day, and I was so excited. I think I was more excited because I wasn't going to stress myself out about what I ate and what I didn't eat, and I was just going to live my life like I normally do. This is my final physique update. By the end of the day, I really just wanted a scoop of ice cream, and I got myself a scoop of ice cream. I got some Daiya pizza that was really good, and I made sure just to relax that day and just forget about the whole week and forget about everything that I was putting myself through. This is the first sugar. Well, actually not really, because I had cereal, so just chocolate chips. I feel my skin clearing, my grades going up, my mortgage being paid. To be quite honest, once I compare both of the physiques, I see no big difference, and I'm not saying to discourage myself or anyone else who wants to try this. I just felt a lot more low energy and I was starving all the time. So I think for next time, if I were to even ever try this, I would definitely up all my food intake. I think by holding myself back from the sugars, I was also holding myself back from just eating in general, which was not my intention whatsoever. I don't think I'll be trying this anytime soon. In conclusion, JLo has an amazing body. I'm sure she has knowledgeable nutritionists, and I'm sure she has knowledgeable trainers and all these amazing people that are around her helping her to get to where she is, and I'm sure that I can get to somewhere around where she is if I really do make sure to prioritize my knowledge in nutrition and in my trainings and all that good stuff. Because as you can see, I got very sick and I did not feel well, and in the end I wasn't proud of myself. I got sick. It was a mess. It was a mess. I really do think that educating yourself before going into things is very important. I don't know, I guess I was being an extremist or something, but I guess that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me, and also make sure to leave a like down below and let me know what you think. If you think that I'm crazy for doing this, I probably am. Bye!